I saw a lot of comments, obviously, the gift card thing has gotten everyone upset. So this is one of those things where I'm just gonna say it is what it is. I did remove a few comments. I mean, whether we like it or not, there are some changes that are upon us and we do our best to live within them. And this is one of them. It's designed to make things easier for your customer, not to make things more difficult for you. And if your customer is shopping and they're entering a gift certificate, I cannot tell you how many times they call the office, say, I don't understand, what am I supposed to do? Well, you had to enter the amount of the gift certificate. Well, I don't know what the amount of the gift certificate was. So it actually causes more issues the other way. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you kind of exactly what this looks like. So give me a second here. I'll show you with both my back office side and as if I'm a customer ordering. So give me a second. Where are you? Okay. So if I'm in this testing screen, which is as if someone's shopping with me, this is just my fake account. Shop the Abby Bra. I've already done this to set it up ahead of time to show you how you would do this. This default, I will tell you, this is a concern here. I've been working on this with our developers. Again, the new shopping cart format has changed. We want the economy to default to the top. That's not intentional. It's actually ordered to do so. So when you get to this screen, you can see it pops up correctly, but so it's easy for them to change once they're here. It will pop up once they get to this screen with the correct amount. So as you can see this on this order, if I go back to the order, I hit cancel, that just goes back, and then I go back to my cart. I have my hook on here. All my shipping information is in there. And let's say I went out and I purchased one of the gift certificates that can be applied for the hook. So I'm going to paste it. That's it. I don't have to do anything else. Hey, Sally, you know, they're a little tight to start with. I'm going to give you a gift certificate for your hook. And she applies that. It comes right off of the order of this. Comes right off the order, going back to my economy shipping. And then I can put the rest of it onto my credit card balance. I will go in and pay for the order. So it's actually pretty simple that way. And if I go back, I'm going to hit cancel here. Oh, one more. Carrie, can you watch the gals who are popping on the screen?
Yeah, hang on one second.
Yeah, I'm going to stop my share and I'm going to go back and into as if I'm a rep and I'm doing an order. So start screen share. So here I'm back in my regular order online. I'm going to go to my shopping cart order and add a bra. So you have a customer, you only wanted to give her a partial portion of your $100, which I saw was a concern that some of you had. So I just go in here, I enter the gift certificate, and I have the ability to enter the amount. So it's only when your customer is placing the order that she is going to you're going to have to give her the exact amount. There's no work around it. I already have all these gift certificates available for you to purchase. If you, again, I'll go back to screen share. If you go into go back to orders online, go into your business supply, order type, and you can type in GC. And here are all the different versions of gift cards you can purchase. Your 10, your 5, your hook, your bag, your ship, or you can go here and purchase your regular one. This is the only one that is available on both the customer site and the rep site. if you go back here, the GC10, the GC5, the GC hook, the bag, these are not for your customer. Your customer is not going to go and buy a gift certificate for that. It just wouldn't make sense. They're going to buy a $25 one to give to their sister, or $75 to give to their friend, or their husband will buy it. So these
Hey,
are
Kate.
only available on your gift certificate order type. All right.
Hey, Kate, quick question.
Yeah.
With those though, does it work that once it hits the order, is that $10 commissionable?
Yeah, always. You never make money on a gift certificate until you use it. So,
Until I use it. Yep.
right.
Okay. I wasn't
So-
sure with it being under business supply if it was.
No, gift
Okay.
certificates are never
to know.
commissionable. All they are is a payment type.
Mhm.
So you can buy 500 gift certificates, and it's basically all you've done is you've turned your credit card into a gift certificate. It's no different until that's utilized.
Until it's used. Yep.
It's
Mhm.
only a payment form, so it has nothing to do with commission. So
Okay.
yeah, that's why if you've got a customer and you're checking out for her, especially in a party situation, you can enter multiple payments. Instead of doing a gift certificate, you can just enter your credit card information and pay for whatever portion you were going to offer that particular customer. So
Kate, when in the past we could use multiple gift certificates?
yeah, how many times how often are you entering multiple gift certificates on one customer order?
Sometimes two.
Okay, but probably not that often.
No, not often, but do we still have that ability or no?
No.
Okay.
You know what? we're going to go back to that screen. So instead of me guessing, let's see. So I am going to share my screen again. Let's try it out. So I'm going to enter another gift certificate that I've created. Put it in here. So the answer is yes.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
You can use multiple gift certificates. So, you know, I know this is just, and Mary, I saw you bought the other $100 gift certificate. If you want to have us refund that for you, if you want me to convert those, I can take that and change that into a bunch of $5 ones for you. I can change it into book ones for you.
It got you. What happened is it paid for the order. So her order it took the whole certificate. So now I'm trying to get my $44 that is her portion back. She gave me $50 cash.
Yeah.
So since we couldn't use 2 credit cards, was my understanding, I was trying to use a gift certificate. So I bought a $100 gift certificate, wanting to use only $50. Well, I put the gift certificate in and boom, there went the order.
Well, that's a situation where, you know, you could have just called Kathy. She would have canceled the orders.
It was Sunday. It was Sunday afternoon. I was trying to get my orders in, you know?
We have, you all know we have the ability to backdate an item when we need to. We can change the date. You can't. Did you ask Kathy to do that, or did you just let it go?
No, she actually called me yesterday and was going to go ahead and change it and everything. Well, I had already sent a text to my customer trying to, tell her to call me. I called her. She said, I'll call you back. She was going to take her granddaughter or something somewhere. I have not heard from her. So I went ahead and made a copy of, I told her, I said, nothing went on your credit card. I said it was charged. She said, that's crazy. How'd that happen? I said, I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just the way our system works. But I said, basically, the whole order went on my card and I need payment for the other.
So if it's all on your card, we can just cancel that and recharge her. So
It's a gift card.
Call Kathy or call me after this call and we'll fix it. That's an easy fix. She hasn't been charged. It's not like she's going to be overcharged. She owes you some money.
So another question though. So that I give extenders, and when I do that, I pay for the extender and I pay for the tax. So it's an odd amount. So if I get an extender gift card for $2.50, she's gonna get charged the tax, correct? I mean,
Correct.
it's not much, but
You're
it's just
right.
the idea, if I'm gonna give it to her, I'm gonna give it to her.
So, hey, Betty, I'm gonna give you a gift certificate. I've got, I can make a $3 one if you want one that badly, then you're going to be paying more.
Yeah,
I can't help the tax.
Mary, was this at a party?
yes, and it was a party. It wasn't a shopping cart. It
No.
wasn't business. It was a party.
Cause
But
the,
do you ever keep extenders on hand?
I'm gonna now. The trouble
Oh,
is,
okay, 'cause
give
I
them
have
to,
like,
I
literally
mailed,
probably have
I
about
had like 3 or 4 orders. When that happened to me, I held the orders because I thought I'm not gonna do that. And so I entered the orders without the extenders, then I had to mail them yesterday. Went to the post office to make sure I had enough postage, and I have to add another stamp. I can't just use one stamp. So yeah, I'm just gonna hand them to them and hope they don't lose them, which is what
Yeah,
I
just
used to do. But
keep a ton of them on hand, and like, if I know.
I
a
do.
customer needs an
But it's
extender-
just the idea. I like it to come with the bra. When they open the bra, they got everything. It's
No,
just,
I'm saying
I'm
I give
sorry.
it to them at the event, so they have it when their bra comes in.
I do. I have, but I like to put it in the order. So when they open the order, they've got it. I'll
well,
take
so,
care of it. I'm done. I'll take care of it. I'll figure it out.
You know,
but there's,
Mary, there's also another issue. Sometimes when we ship it, they're like, I didn't get my extender because it falls underneath a flap of the thing, or it could fall out in shipping. It's happened, multiple ways or whatever. But again, sometimes we got to think outside of the box. There's nothing we can do about this thing, but we're trying to do, like Kate's showing you, the different things we can do.
well, no.
So
you
sometimes we
can.
got to change and move,
You can
Okay, so I
continue.
have another question. If we use, I don't even know how to phrase it. If there's some left over on a gift certificate, how are we going to use that?
You go into
If
a
it's an
shopping
Suck it
cart,
up.
or like I
Go-
just showed
okay.
you go in and you can, when you're placing the order. This is, again, this whole new process, this whole checkout process is to make everything clear and concise for your customer. We want it to be easy for them. We want them to be able to see exactly what they're being charged, exactly who they're ordering for, confirming that their order is right, so we don't ship it to the wrong address. It's designed to make it easy for them. You know that if you go into a gift certificate if you go to a shopping cart in the back office, you can enter the amount, you can change that gift. You can take your $100, you can give her $3 or whatever it is, $2.75 to cover her tax. You can do it that way. But just
In a
remember,
party?
no,
entering
if you're going to be doing a party, so that is different. If
Okay,
it's a shopping cart order, you do it. If it's not a shopping cart order, you can wait until you're creating the essential order and enter her order then. Because I don't want a situation where we now call Kathy and say, I wanted to pay for her tax on the hook.
yeah, I'm
change
not
it to
doing
an
that.
event. 'Cause then that makes more work for Kathy. And
Right.
and unfortunately, whether I set this back and go back to the way things were, it's kind of like with Facebook, or, sometimes your mail, the way your mail is set up. You can keep clicking on, go back to the old version, go back to the way Facebook used to be, but eventually they're going to force you to change. And I could do that. And we talked about doing it and going back to the way things were, but in the end, it's changing anyway.
Okay.
It's
Okay,
a system-wide change.
One more thing. So why are we submitting the order before we have their payment information? I have shopped catalogs for years. Nowhere can you submit an order until you give them your payment information.
Well, once you hit the submit the order, that is.
Yes, then the credit card comes up. I know that, but that seems backwards. Before we had to put in the credit card information and then we submitted it, and then the order went. But it seems weird to me. Now we hit submit order and then the payment thing comes up. I just think it's weird.
Well, wait a minute. I do that on Amazon. I go to hit the order, and then I hit the submit the order. well, it doesn't say submit, it just says order. So then I go to my shopping cart, then I put in I select my shipping address and my payment information.
I'll have to look at that because most places you cannot submit until they have your payment. You know, you've got to have your
Well,
credit
you're
card.
submitting what you want to order, and then there's always that back button that like, oh my God, wait a minute, I forgot this. Do you know what I mean? You can always go
Right.
back and add something. And then
You
I
know,
hit,
it is a valid point. Mary, I will ask that question because you are right. It does. I can
was
see how that
confusing to
mistake
me,
was
but-
made, so.
I mean, when I first saw it, I'm like, submit. I haven't put in her credit
Yeah.
card
I
information.
will ask that question.
Okay.
I was
just think
surprised.
maybe
by that.
the word
That's-
submit's not right, Kate, but it's
Well,
like,
but,
you know,
but she is right. It, again,
That's what it says.
it does. It
submit is
says-
the wrong word. Submit is the wrong word.
No, but
for
it
that.
is, so Mary, you are correct. You have the chance to review what you're paying. And then
Right.
on the next screen, you put in the credit card and the order's done. So
Yeah.
yes.
I just think
That-
it's backwards. I
I will
it made
ask-
me uncomfortable, I guess is what I'm
I-
saying. It's like I'm
Yep.
submitting this and I have no payment. Where is it gonna go? You know?
I will get on
My
the phone
card.
and- I understand that. That makes sense. I
Okay.
will get on the phone and ask them if we can, instead of automatically submitting, see if we can go back.
To review order, like review order.
Yeah,
Like, that's
yeah.
what you're
So
doing,
I can
kind of
ask that,
reviewing
Mary.
order. Yeah. Because submit's wrong. That's the wrong word.
Right. But when you
Mary,
review
it is-
order, when you
Mary's right,
review
it is-
order, then you should be able to put the payment information in and then.
The
sub-
next screen. Yeah, the
Yeah.
next screen should
That's
be
how
put
it
my
was.
payment info.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah, the word submit is wrong. So I'm sure that can be fixed. So,
okay. Well, and I guess I'll get used to it, but it scared me. Like I said, I haven't been able to keep up with some of this stuff because I've been busy. I'm sitting here Sunday trying to get orders and it's like, oh my God, it bothered me. I just don't feel it's right, but if it can be
Yeah,
fixed,
and I-
fine. If not, we'll get used to it.
yeah.
I have, I can see the different settings. There's really nothing that's changed on that other than I can reach out and find out from them once that payment is submitted. So
Okay.
I will,
Thank you.
I will get back to you and let you guys
Okay.
know. That was all I had. Unless there are any other
Well,
questions. Anyone? No? Okay. Carrie?
Okay. Yeah. So Bravo. I just want to do a quick push to get Bravo going here. We have 76 people registered. I'm like, let's see what we can do to get to 100. We have, 18 new recruits this month. Let's make sure that they get
That's
registered
awesome.
for Bravo. Yeah. So let's make sure we're still pushing that agenda to get them registered, get them to Bravo, all that stuff. Because you guys, it's around the corner. It really is. And we're working hard here to make sure that you guys have an amazing Bravo. So first, I just kind of want to go over a few things. I'm going to say 2019 was our best year in sales and in recruiting. Well, I think it tied with 2020 in recruiting, but 2019 was an amazing year, you guys. And then right after 2019 ended, we went into Leadership 2020. And then the world shut down, March of 2020. And then just to let you know, though, we had a really good 2020, even regarding, the world shut down. 2021 was an amazing year as well, considering what we were going through, with pipeline shortages, all that other stuff. We still had a great year. And then in 2022, our industry, the direct selling industry, was hit very hard. No recruiting. It wasn't just us. It was not just us. I had a call with my CEO friends last month, and we all talked about it. I mean, we had Pampered Chef on that call. We had Scentsy on that call. We had everybody on that call, and we were all talking about 2022. And some of them shared with us, all of us had the no sponsoring, none. Like there wasn't any happening, and low in-person parties. They said even though kind of the world opened up in 2022, parties just were not coming back. Some of the bigger companies shared with us that 15 to 20% of their business was coming from in-person parties. And a big topic we talked about was our host plan. Our host plan is there in place, not to self-hostess, not to stack orders from outside, shopping cart orders you would have gotten anyways. And it's to bring in new business. Why do we want new business? It's because we want to grow. We want to share with everybody else our amazing products. And we thank our hostess for doing that. We thank her for doing that. We also opens our door in-person party events to sponsoring. People see us in person, they see the excitement in the room, and they're like, oh, I could do this. So that's why, we all had this conversation. There wasn't one of us that wasn't feeling this pain. So, our goals at Essential Body have always been focused on equipping you guys with the tools that you need. And I would say we've done an amazing job with our success series, we had a leader-led success series this fall. Kate and I have been leading them this year, of getting the training. Carrie and Bonnie did some amazing live trainings on bra fitting tips and stuff like that. Thank you to those guys for doing that. We're trying to provide you with these tools. Not only that, we armed you guys with amazing specials that, by the way, cut into the company's profits as well. And we're slowly kind of moving our way back to regular pricing and stuff like that. But we ran some amazing specials for you guys. And here we are on this leader call today. And we have, I can't quite tell, we have maybe 10 leaders on this call. But you leaders are leading the way for 2023. And in 2023 is our year to grow. I'm really proud to say we have 18 new recruits this month alone. You guys, I'm glad that we're getting back out and offering that opportunity. Because without new recruits, we don't really have a business that's growing or thriving, right? So we're not just in business to sell bras, you guys. We have amazing products, not just bras, panties, shapewear, athleisure wear. We have amazing products. But not only that, we have a main mission here, which is to help you guys empower to take control of your own financial future, right? So I'm going to ask you guys, how are you going to show up in the second half, or almost into the second half of 2023? Will you be more graceful and forgiving, to others and into, the company and stuff like that? Will you be helpful to your fellow bra ladies? Will you be more invested in the sisterhood in here? Because all we talk about is getting the engagement back. So I'm asking you, how are you going to step up in 23 to help us get that engagement, that positivity, all that stuff? Will you become more invested in giving back to your team and to your other sisters in this business? What it truly means to us is to get this engagement back. First of all, we just had this amazing trip in Mexico, in Cancun, and I heard from all of you guys, you thought it was our best yet. And it was a smaller group, but we had a great time. So my vision for this sisterhood is unity and togetherness and supporting each other with positivity. And persevere. We did it, you guys. We made it through. Now we got to make it through 2023 and get back to our mission. We've had to pick ourselves up time and time again over the last couple of years. We had a lot of negativity on some of these leadership calls where some people stopped getting on the leader calls because they didn't want to hear the negativity. The complainers, because you guys, it all spreads, right? Complaining spreads. So I want us to come out together, and I'm like, what I hear from some leaders, and I'm sure you guys have heard it too, that they're just going to go into the reorder mode. They're not going to go out and get new business. How does that make Essential Bodywear and the others that are really giving it all, how does that help the others? If, you have leaders that are just sitting back and collecting reorders and they said, I'm not going to go out and get new business, and they're not going to do it. So we, the leaders on this call, the ones that are here, we're out trying to get new business and bring it in. But is it really fair to those of you that are working with their team members, that are trying to lift people up, that they've kind of checked out, and is it really fair, to all of us that are really doing that? And how does a company expect to thrive and grow if everybody's just like, I'm just going to collect reorders? How does that really help? So I really wanted to bring this back to our sisterhood, our real mission here of getting on these calls, getting our teams on the success series calls, getting them on the business opportunity, getting them to your team meetings. Do you know what I mean? So getting that back, but I wanted to kind of bring it up and share with you guys. Hang on, I gotta find it. I apologize. Of something that we signed back in 2020 and get back to what it is. Hang on one second. I gotta hit share screen. Sorry. I want to share this with you guys. We signed this, and there's some new leaders on here that didn't sign this, but we have to do this because we have to make sure we're doing the right thing for our field, for our company. And I don't know if you guys can see this. I want to kind of move it over. I can't quite see it. Sorry. Can you guys see this? Or is it just me that it's onto the side? So in 2020, I had you guys,
There
I
it goes.
reviewed with you. Okay. So I reviewed with you guys where the Federal Trade Commission came in and was really looking at direct selling companies. And, you had Advocare that basically got shut down from being a direct selling company and just being sales reps. And what they found and what they were doing. And I know some of you, not all of you guys, in January were reached out by Deb. I had her reach out because they had us take down some social media posts that they didn't think were right. So they're still looking. And it's funny because I hadn't heard from them in a long time. And all of a sudden I was on their radar again, and they searched social media to see if, I earned this free trip to, Costa Rica. I mean, they literally went back in our timeline and really picked apart about 30 or 40 posts, of, hey, you can't say this. Can you just change it that, results aren't typical? Or what I tell you guys are about 10% of the people that earned the trip this year of saying the actual numbers so that we're not doing false advertising. But the other thing they looked at was the people that were getting overrides from their downline. And they were getting overrides from their downline, but they didn't participate in any of the company leader training or any of the company training or attend company events or do any of that. And they really weren't doing any communication with their downline as well. So I shared all that with you guys in January of 2020 that the DSA was getting a hard look at by the Federal Trade Commission, and they are continue to look at us. So I really wanted to bring this up to really talk about our leadership roles that we have. And we have to get back to this. You guys all sign this. It says, I accept my new leadership title. This letter is a verification that I will accept the responsibilities of my new title. I pledge to my downline that I accept the responsibilities to train, support, and recognize my team. I'm committed to holding monthly open team meetings or participate in other local open team meetings. And the open means that you invite other people. They may not be on your team, but you invite them to participate in that for the training and the togetherness there. I will give home office the dates of my open team meetings to be placed on the company calendar. And I understand the expectations of a team leader and higher. I understand that a team leader with a strong personal business who is consistently paid at a title makes a good role model. Maintaining a consistent calendar of new hosts, new customers should be a priority. Right there. Not collect reorders and don't go out and do anything else. That's not being a real leader of the company. I will participate in home office events, programs, trainings, such as back then it was the Monday Night Success Series. Now we just had the Success Series. I will encourage my team to join. I will also participate in the team leader calls. I will communicate with my team monthly, offering coaching calls, trainings, and develop personal relationships with them. I commit to work on my own self-development, podcasts, books, whatever, kind of empowering yourself. I will host business opportunities and regional team meetings along with my team meetings. I will celebrate my team members for their accomplishments, such as at the events they had that month, sharing the opportunity, hitting personal goals, green by 15, promotions. I will send a monthly newsletter via email or share on my team page and recognize those team members, right? And I will promote and train on company incentives and initiatives. You may not like every incentive we do, every initiative that we do, but you're going to promote it. You may not like every product. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to wear the Grace bra. I won't wear a wire-free bra, but I still will promote those. to customers. Me, you guys, I will go to my grave wearing my Abby and my underwire. That's me, but I still will promote those company products. I won't call it junk. I won't call it crap. I won't call it bad names. That's not being a leader. I will be a positive company ambassador in person and online. And I'm bringing this up because of our commitment to being a good leader. And I can't say my connection's really poor today, but I'm bringing this up because we're only getting a handful of people on these leader calls. We're getting, a handful of people on our participation on a success series, which, by the way, Kate and I have one tonight, which Kate is going to be going over the gift certificates so that everybody understands that. I'm going to talk about our 20th anniversary coming up. But we're putting things out there for you guys to get your teams engaged and to make a difference in the training, the top tips in the bingo. I was really pleased to see all of you guys putting your top tips out there in Broad Ladies in the Know this month because it was on the bingo. We did the influencer team. We promoted that and last year, and there really wasn't anything, but I did a monthly bingo where you could check it off by putting a top tip, and I got everybody on there, which was not everybody. I got a lot of you guys on there, which thank you. Those top tips mean the world, to everybody out there. So I wanted, you guys, the best is yet to come, but we got to come together as a team. The negativity has pretty much been eliminated. I'm like, we don't have those people on our calls anymore that literally drove away other people. So maybe let's make a reach out to those other leaders that stopped getting on because they were kind of sick of that. Bring them back on. We have it, let's come together and let's build together, you guys, because truly the best is yet to come. We are planning an amazing Bravo that Kate and I are planning, but we got to get back to our direct selling roots and be who we are and make sure that we're taking care of our team members, that we're making sure that we are participating in these things. And a shout out to all of you guys that are being on this call today. I really want to say thank you. I mean, it does make a difference. I know Carrie had to get off and go to her physical therapy. So I just wanted to kind of share that. And if you guys, I'll post that agreement that we did. And if you hadn't signed it, I'm going to update it with, because it's not Monday Night Success Series anymore, but I want you guys to sign it and commit to yourself and commit to Essential Bodywear that you're going to make a difference. Just a reminder, we have our 20th anniversary coming up in May, which is really exciting. I'm going to tell you right now, the rule of 3 is coming back. It's starting in May. Instead of our buy more, save more being at 2, it's going to move to 3. We have heard from the field, from the leaders, that people want to move back. They're starting to feel like a failure by not selling 3 bras. When we started the company, it was always the rule of 3. So we're going to go back to our beginnings, our roots, which is talking about the 3 bras. Buy 1 to wear, 1 to spare, and 1 to care. Okay. That'll start on May 1st. On May 1st at 9 a.m., I'm going to review all the specials with the leaders. By 10 or 11 o'clock that day, I'm going to go on Broad Ladies in the Know, and I'm going to share the specials with them. I can tell you right now, the bingo, I'm trying to do a monthly incentive for you to get your team members. Last month, it was about getting 100 no's. This month, it was the bingo. In May, we're going to encourage our team members to get 100 fittings in 31 days. We're going to celebrate 20 years with something really big, with getting 100 fittings in 31 days. And believe me, you'll be rewarded for it. Bingo, let's do a strong finish to the end of the month, getting those bingo cards in and into Kathy. A reminder, tonight we have the 8 p.m. Success Series. And then tomorrow night we have 8 p.m., which is a business opportunity as well. And you do have to register in advance for those, but I will broadcast them on Essential Bodywear. So anyways, I just want to say thanks for getting on. Shireen, we'll get an agenda out for the leaders. We are doing a luncheon for the leaders, and we are doing some special stuff for the directors as well. Kate, we can talk to Danielle tomorrow and get an agenda, preliminary agenda out there so you
I
guys can
think
see
we
that.
have one. I think we did that a couple just before the trip.
Yeah, because someone asked I knew somebody asked that. Okay, you gotta fly. Just want to fly in and yes, I agree, Shireen. So let us get that out there because I know somebody asked for it. I thought we'd already posted it, but if not, we will do that. And get that out there. And again, we're excited to have you guys. We are planning some very exciting stuff and shared a little bit with some of the leaders in Mexico, kind of what I want to do. I want to do a shop the competition. I tell you guys to shop the competition all the time. We're going to have a shop the competition breakout room where we're going to have all those bras you see online that everybody says is just amazing. Well, we're going to have that for you guys to see and try yourselves. So, which will be really fun. It makes you well knowledge to be able to shop the competition, to know, and let you try it on yourself. Try it on, and then compare it to ours. You know what I mean? And do a little comparison, and it'll be fun. I'm really excited about it. So, anyways, I can't wait to see you guys on the Success Series tonight at 8 o'clock. Get your team members on there. We're going to talk about the gift certificates. So,
Well,
okay.
did it make sense to you? Does everybody kind of understand why it works? Other than Mary, I will ask that question about the payment screen. I've looked through everything under my control to change and it's not there. So.
Yeah, I mean, it surprised me. And then I just went with it. I just clicked it, hit submit, and the payment thing came up. But it is backwards.
It caught me off guard too when I saw it, and then after reading what it said, then okay, that was clear. But I agree that
It is backwards. Is there any way? Is there any way you can repost the link for tonight's?
Yes.
Yeah.
Zoom? I was looking for it to post in my Facebook group and I couldn't find it.
It should be on the events. It should be on the events page in Brawley's in the Know.
There's not an event. There's not an events tab anymore.
You know what? I said that to Kate, and then I found it. It was on my phone. I was looking, and I couldn't find it. And then I went on my phone.
I'm on my phone. Okay, because on my phone,
I couldn't find it on my phone either.
Featured photos and files.
Yeah.
I'll do it on I'll look on my
iPad
when we're done then.
We can look at that and see
Yeah.
what's not showing up.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I will definitely, I'll send out a reminder email and a text message too, but get your people on tonight and let's get people back engaged.
I was going to put something in my Facebook group.
I also wanted to add one more small note. This morning at around
What a
10
cutie
o'clock,
pie.
my Facebook was attacked. I have two-step authentication on mine. So all of a sudden, if you attach it to your phone, I was just getting coffee in my kitchen and I saw Facebook notice on my phone. And then I went to my computer and I saw that somebody kept trying to reset my password, but because I have two-step authentication on there, the email went to me and this person was not able to get the code. And, but eventually ended up getting into, I had a secondary email that my secondary email password was reset. And then this person reset my password. Luckily, once again, I have the notifications. So Facebook said your password was successfully reset. Was this you? I was able to click no and recover my Facebook. So I'm sure you've all heard the horror stories of people who have lost their Facebook lives. And many of us have had a Facebook life for 15 years or more. And if you think of all the photos and all the ways you communicate through Facebook, it'd be a horrible, horrible, horrible thing to lose. So if show of hands, how many of you know how to do this? Set up two-step authentication.
I know how, I just haven't done it.
Okay. I think that I will do a little tutorial. I'll schedule a Zoom and give everyone the chance to get on and walk you all through it. Because it's pretty simple. It doesn't take, there's not much effort into adding the two-step authentication to your Facebook page. And once again, if you don't have that on there, you're gonna feel so sad if something happens. And you know, it's more than just when you know how you feel when all of a sudden everything is just in turmoil. So we want to make sure that we do that. Okay. Just a quick reminder of that. And that's it. That's all I had. All right. Anything else before we depart? Okay. Yeah, Dawn, I'll put that together. Mary, I think she said she didn't know, so I'll do that for everybody. All right. See you, everyone.
Bye. See you tonight.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.